Okay. And we'll practice our D major scale and arpeggio. Okay, let's see if I'm in tune. Okay, I'm in tune. So we're going to do a D major scale and arpeggio, nice and easy. And we might try some D major double stops too. Okay, here we go with the scale. Nice and easy, not too fast at all. 1, 2, 3, go. Arpeggio. How did all that feel for you guys? Did you hear me tuning a little bit? I had to do a little bit of tuning there. Let's do it again right away. Oh, my fiddle is not happy today. Hold on. That's better. Yeah, that's flat. Okay, let's do it again. It was my fiddle's fault, not me. Of course not me. Ready, 2, 3, go. Much better for me. How are you guys doing? That survive all right? Okay, let's pick up the pace. Like that. 1, 2, 3, go. did pretty good except my finger slipped at the top there, right off of the string. I don't know why. Let's do one more of those. One more higher tempo. 1, 2, 3, go. I loved mine. I thought it was great. Hopefully you guys were okay. All right, let's move on to the old laddie. Now, before we throw these together, the first thing to do is to kind of identify the what's happening with the transitions. So, and I think we might have just kind of looked at it briefly before, but we better do that first because those things really catch you when you're trying to do a whole set. So we'll work backwards. So the Jenny Dang the Weaver. It's hard. That's a hard. And is it Jenny Dang first and then yeah? Okay, yeah. So this is how that's gonna go. You gotta go F to F. Yes.
My note says we went from Laddie to Silver to Jenny.
That's much better. That sounds like more something that I would say. So in that case, it's not a hard transition at all because you got those big notes at the end of Silver Spear. So. Just like that. That's all you got to do. Very simple, that one. Okay? So after you play the A, you play beat 1. And then going from laddie with the pladdie into the Silver Spear. So the only thing to keep an eye on there is the jump in tempo, because you have a big long D, and then you play beat 1 of Silver Spear, which is an F, and you just have to remember that we're going up in tempo. Okay, that's it. So let's give it a try then.
No pickup on Silver Spear.
I don't know. Like, well, no, let's not do the pickup. We're just
Okay.
gonna go right beat 1.
Okay.
I think that's good question there, Elaine. That's something that could be confusing when the notes are flying. Okay, 2 times each for everything. Hang in there. Don't stop shooting. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. screw. Okay, let's do the last part. Both times. Ready, go. Here we go. Here we go. Woo! Now, I don't know about you, but that speed, so I'll tell you what that speed was. But when we got to Jenny Dang, it was kind of like, whoa! So it was 70. 70 for that, okay? Don't get fixated on the number now. Don't worry about that. It's all about the groove. But I think, was that, now did you guys find that that was a bit quick for Jenny Dang the Weaver? Yeah. Now, Silver Spear seemed to be okay at that speed. How was that? How was the Silver Spear? It was better and still not great, too fast? Too fast, okay, yeah.
Part A was too fast. Part B, I was clinging on.
Clinging on, okay, yeah.
For Silver Spear.
Okay, well here, so what we'll do is we'll take the reels on their own and we'll just go right back with the tempo. We'll do it nice and easy. No rush. I forgot it's Holy Thursday today. That would have been big in my house. We'd have to go to church. Stations of the Cross happen on Holy Thursday, I'm pretty sure. And then tomorrow, of course, is Good Friday. But there's a real good joke I heard from the Jewish kids about Holy Thursday. Judas says to Jesus at the Last Supper, "Jesus, don't you think this is a great Last Supper?" And Jesus says, "What do you mean, Last Supper?" And Judah says, I mean supper. Don't you think this is a great supper? It's pretty good. It's pretty good, I gotta say. Oh, okay. You know, tomorrow's Good Friday, and in my house, that meant we had to be not too happy. That's what Mom used to say. We're not supposed to be too happy today, dear. And we didn't eat any meat. We ate baked beans instead, and suffered, and thought about Christ, and it kind of sucked. Tell you the truth, I don't think anybody really actually liked it. Okay. So 70, that was 70, so let's try like, just for the practice. It's quite slow, but I think it'll be good to just get everything working properly. Okay, Silver Spear. 1, 2, 3, go. looked a lot better. Yes, buddy.
How long does this class last?
Until 8.
Okay.
Okay. You have a plans or something?
No.
Yeah, I was a teenager. Very volatile substance. Anyway, so that went okay at that speed? All the notes were there? Okay, good. So now we're going to just take a little breather, and then we're going to try it a bit quicker and see if it stays in. And that was, just to let you know, let's see how fast that was now. 60. Okay. So I think we should be able to do 70 now. Oh, that's actually 50. More like 50. Yeah. So we should be able to up it a little bit. Deetin diddly diddle dabba deetin diddly diddle diddle diddly diddle diddle. And this would be Larghetto. 63 is Larghetto. That's funny because the last part, Larghetto, is spelled exactly like ghetto, like Ghetto Blaster. That's funny. It's like 1700s ghetto music is what we're playing here. Although, I did look at, I think Jenny Dang the Weaver is like a Edinburgh type tune. And I was looking at a history video about Edinburgh, and it really was a ghetto. Oh my geez, the tiny buildings, tiny streets and alleys for way too many people, open sewers, and the tune called The Flowers of Edinburgh. Have we ever looked at that tune? Have we ever played that tune? Oh, it's a good one. Well, I'll play it for you quick while you're resting. To get that tune. It's not that hard. And it's a great tune. It's a real good one. It comes from, again, the 1700s. And it's The Flowers of Edinburgh. I never knew the meaning. And then it got pointed out to me once and I looked it up. But the Flowers of Edinburgh refers to, it's tongue-in-cheek. It refers to the stink of the city. Because everybody just dumped their chamber pots out the window. And that's where... Like, for instance, you know, we call, the British call the bathroom the loo, right? They call it the loo. And it comes from, back in those days, they used to shout out the window, Garda loo, which means regarde the low, or watch out for the water, because everybody spoke French in those days. And so now they call the bathroom the loo, right? But that's The Flowers of Edinburgh, refers to that. Absolutely disgusting. No wonder they all left, you know? Anyway, now that I've distracted you, let's try these tunes at 63. Now I'll just play you that tempo once more, so just get a... Yeah, so yumpy diddly diddle dumpy dumpy diddle dabba dee, like that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go! get some rosin on this bow. All right, was 63 successful? It looked pretty good. Relatively successful, hopefully.
I found that when I was playing it faster, I was tense, a little more tense, and so it hindered my fantastic playing.
Yes, I understand. Tension is the killer, and unfortunately, not even the great masters have any method for getting rid of it. You know what I mean? They battle it too. Now, one thing is breathing, and I'm not sure if you're aware of how much you're breathing, but you might not be. And many people are not breathing when they play. And the one tip I heard, it was from Yehudi Menuhin, and he said the best way to start the breathing process again, if you've begun holding your breath and you're feeling tension, is to exhale at the next available down bow. So when you've got a big down bow coming, you try to concentrate on, and that starts the breathing process again, and then you can kind of relax into it. And I have used it, I have to say, because it happens to me too. And the problem is being aware of it. That's the big problem, you know. For most people, it's kind of like just this feeling of tension where you feel like you can't keep up, but the more effort you put in, the worse it is. You know, that's kind of the feeling that you get with tension. It's horrible.
Early on in our lessons together, like 2021 or 22,
Yes.
right in the middle of the class, you said, "Heather, you're not breathing." And I thought, how did he know? How did he know that?
Now, you know what's interesting? Brass players, of course, don't have near as much problem with not breathing as we do, because breathing is such an essential part of what they do. So, for instance, my wife, when she was doing her master's degree, she had to completely change the way she was breathing. And she had to get a video and a book at the time. It was a VHS tape at the time, 2001. And it was called The Breathing Gym. And it's these two famous tuba players, and they went through all these breathing exercises, and it changed everything that she was doing for the better, of course. And our friend Megan is in the Army. She's a musician in the Army, but everybody had to go through basic training to be in this band, you know, and she plays trombone, and they also have to do shooting every year. They have to do marksmanship every year. It's the Queen's Own Rifles Band downtown, and they're all musicians, but they have to do the marksmanship training every year, and they do it along with the regular guys, the non-musician guys, and Megan always comes out on top, and she's pretty sure it's because of the breathing. Because if you've ever read anything about sharpshooters and marksmen, they have to be completely relaxed. Any amount of tension changes the aim. Any little millimeter of tension will change the aim. So that's why when they actually pull the trigger, they exhale, right? And I guess with the brass players, they had that going on already. And so they consistently outshot the regular guys as a result of that. So I think it's a real good indication of what lack of tension can really open up for you if you can achieve it. Okay? And breathing is one of those things that really, you can't be tense when you're breathing, right? It doesn't work. So, anyway, it's a good point, Astrid. It's a point people have been battling for a long time. Okay, let's try the whole set now. It should go much better. There will be no tension at all. She'll be thinking of other things, like how lucky you are not to be in the Army, for instance. And how it's great that we don't have to say Gardaloo. That's all over and done with, too. Lucky us. We got everything. Okay, here we go. A 1, 2, 3, go. That Jenny Dang was looking like it was going so well, I just thought we'd do it again. Did that all work okay? That's great. Now
That time round felt really different.
Oh,
good.
that's great. Now that
Yeah, felt
was,
stronger.
for your records, I think it was about 60. Yep, right on. So that was the 63. And I can tell that because I don't know if you've ever heard this before, but you know, reggae music, like the Bob Marley's whole first album, and some of the early ones from that time period, was all recorded at 60 beats per minute because that's what the human heart does, which is pretty cool, man. So it's supposed to like kind of completely tie you in with your body when you're listening to it, and I gotta say, it works. Now, of course, that depends on the heart. If you got any amount of high blood pressure, you're gonna have a little bit of a faster groove going. Now, I was thinking about, we'll try this set again next week, but I was thinking about changing up the set a little bit and doing a set of polkas. Now, I'm going to just check on the Google Drive and see what polkas we have. So I think we have a couple of good, easy ones, because it's good to be able to... Polkas are a lot easier to play fast. And so we might have some success with that. Let's see here. Okay, I'll try music without fingering. So we got the Bally Desmonds. We've done those a lot, though. In the past, I should say. The Carrie Polka. That's on there. I'll play you that one. It's one of the first tunes that kids learn over in Ireland. Often on the whistle, but also on the fiddle. Fun. So that's the Carrie Polka. I'm going to look for, see if we have John Ryan's. I think we did that at one point. I don't know if we did it. I'll play it for you. Now this is the one, you can tell me if we did it or not. But if you've seen Titanic, and the part that's in the steerage, when they're in the steerage and the jigs and reels are flying, this is the tune that they're playing, and it's called John Ryan's Polka. That's John Ryan's Polka. I'm going to upload it and send it to you guys. It's a must-have. Everybody plays it, you know, especially since the Titanic made it famous. And I remember one time I was playing at the Terracotta Provincial Park up the 400 there, and there was a group of Indian people, and they were listening to us, and the lady came up and said, "Can you play something from the Titanic, the movie?" And she was expecting me to play Celine Dion or something like that, you know. And I said, "I'm sorry, I only know one tune from that movie." And I played John Ryan's Polka. And she was like, "That's it, right on, that's the one." So I thought that was pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, so a very popular tune. And I'll send it to you. We'll take a look at it next time. So the next set that we work on will be a set of polkas, which will be great. So in the meantime, practice the Carrie Polka. And I will send you this version here, and I'll put the fingerings in for John Ryan's polka. All right. Great job. Glad to have you back. We'll see you next week.
Thank
no problems
you.
there. Let me just
Thanks.
consult the priest calendar. Yep, no problems there.
Oh, jeez.
See you guys.
Happy Easter.
You too. Happy Easter. Bye.